there's been historic low refugee admission rates. 60% dropped from last year. So it's very difficult to even get them in the country. But going back to one of the points I said before about how they're specialized in that, we can help them expand their services in regards to helping them legally, because that's a key barrier and a trend that's been happening. And specifically to the US division, the US plans to cut refugee arrivals by 33%.
180 Degrees Consulting is the largest university-based consultancy with over 100 branches worldwide, each dedicated to working with nonprofits and socially conscious organizations.
I just joined 180 this semester. I think that education is extremely important in terms of bridging the gap between socioeconomic groups, and I wanted to be a part of something where I was able to use my skills, my interests in consulting, and also work with clients like Action Tutoring to actually make an impact.
180 is a really cool opportunity because it allows us to sort of mix these two things, combining sort of that love of social impact and that sort of desire to help different nonprofit organizations or socially minded organizations with the business skills that we learned. The most obvious example of this was this non-emergency medical transportation company. It is called Ride Health, and the consultants really pulled through. And at the end of it, that meeting ended up going really well for them. He said that our model allowed them to have sort of a quantitative basis for the way that they were thinking about that conversation. Ride Health ended up winning that account.
So I'm a project manager for a team called CPNYC, which is Children of Promise New York City. And Children of Promise New York City is an organization that essentially provides services for kids whose parents have been incarcerated. I've always been very interested in consulting. I really just wanted to have a deeper understanding of what consultants do on a daily basis, and I feel like 180 was a great way to do that. Also, it seemed like people doing real things. In college, a lot of times you're doing things that are very abstract or might not necessarily have some impact, so it was a way for me to kind of do things that I felt were real and were impactful.
So I think 180 is a really diverse organization. A lot of our consultants come from really different backgrounds, not only in terms of education, we're all from different schools and different majors, but also the interests we have, especially regarding social impact. Some of us are maybe more environmental focused, some of us come from a civil rights, human rights focused background, or a lot of us have experience, maybe working with youth and children. So really there's a lot of experience to go around, a lot of different interests in the organization. But for the recruitment process, we always recruit our consultants a semester early. So right now we're about to start recruiting. We'll have a bunch of recruiting events next week. So things such as a membership panel, general information session, casing workshop. For the actual application itself, the candidates will drop their resumes and then answer 4 short questions. Once your application has been processed, you'll go through 2 rounds of interviews, the first of which is a case interview, and then the second one is a presentation and a short group interview.
Since 2014, 180 Degrees Consulting has actually grown tremendously. And as a testament to the quality of our work, we've actually received Best Project Worldwide in 2015 and Best Project in the Americas in 2017 and 2018. At the core of that, we really care about our consultants' growth and development as well. Because at the end of the day, when you're spending so many hours working with a team for a cause you really care about, that's something really special.